And good evening. Thank you for choosing GrapsTV and Brews and Brawls. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We're here live for our AW Collision live watch along tonight. We got a hell of a card lined up here. I was just looking at it earlier. We got Ricochet versus AW's latest signing, Ace Austin. Glad to have him in the fold. We got Juice Robinson and Brian Keith going at it. We're going to have Jet Speed versus Moxley and Wheeler Yuta. And we're going to have Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong going against Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. And we're going to hear from Timeless Tony Storm. We're going to have a $100,000 four-way collision challenge between Julia Hart, Chris Statlander, Penelope Ford, and Anna Jay. And in probably what will be our main event tonight, we're going to have Hechicero, Lee Moriarty, Nigel McGuinness, and Daniel Garcia going against each other, with the winner getting a title shot versus Zack Sabre Jr. at Forbidden Door. So it looks like we've got one hell of a card lined up for us tonight here. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party jumping. What do you say, guys? Kind of excited about tonight. I don't know about y'all, but I am. Of course, I'm not getting any audio here yet from the stream. What's up? And a surprise tonight, too. Okay. So we'll have a surprise on top of all that. Thanks for jumping in, Jeremy. I saw your comment earlier, man. Thanks. Appreciate you. So, I mean, we're heading towards it right now. It's just a matter of, and I see them lit up right now. And the television show is actually beating the stream. Hang tight here. Something ain't right on HBO Max again. Let me see what we've got here. I knew something was up when I didn't see the audio. Give me a second here. What's up, Seven? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. There we go. Now I've got audio. Timeless Tony Storm making her way to the ring right now. Or maybe just to stand up there and give us some commentary. We got 8 in the house right now. Let's see what else we got here.
Athena, you are a history-making, record-breaking woman.
That is correct.
But holy you are annoying.
Oh.
Are you really that insecure that you must attack me any time that you see me, and then spend the rest of your time bullying a prepubescent teenager?
Oh, Lord.
And how many nicknames does a woman need? You are the Minion Overlord, which isn't even property of Warner Brothers. You are the American Joshi, which means neither country have accepted you. And you are the Fallen Goddess, which means even the good Lord himself took one look at you and thought, holy you are annoying.
What's up, Catherine? How you doing? What's up, Jeremy? Covalent. Wow, Covalent showing up. What's up? What's up? What's up? We love it. We love it, guys. So, Tony Storm getting down on her knees right now.
Dear fallen goddess Athena,
Oh,
I
Lord.
pray that you will be leaving London on a budget airline with my ass print on your face. Chin up, tits out, and watch for the...
Whoa, she watched for the shoe. And we've got an immediate brawl to start the night off with. Damn. And, of course, if you look over here right now, while they're actually having this brawl, we've got the ingredients setting up on the brew right now. Of course, you can see on top of the fermenter there's the Prince Nana Cowboy Coffee. Uh-oh, Billy Stark's getting into this thing, too. She must be the prepubescent adolescent we were talking about.
Oh, they're not done. Hang on a second.
You want to pray, Tony? You want to pray?
Hey, take it easy.
You want to pray, huh?
you for the fraud you are, Tony. Huh? Pray.
Uh-oh.
Tell these people how
Wow.
much of an idiot you are. Oh, you don't like that, huh? You don't like that? Because without the grayscale, you idiots in sexual innuendos, she would be nothing. And if All Elite Wrestling is where the best wrestles, why is this bitch sitting at the top?
Ooh, that was interesting. 16 viewers live in living color. Thank you very much. Covalent TV in the house. By the way, of course, on Monday night, they're going to have their Raw review, and I don't have the tile up for it yet, but I'll put it up here in just a second.
And all of you people will bear witness to
Just so we all got it.
I said it twice and I will say it again. Tony, your days are numbered.
Tony, your days are numbered. Athena doing some of her best work right now, too, by the way. Not taking a single thing away from Athena. Athena's been cutting some fire-ass promos.
Be forever AEW Women's World Champion. Oh, shut up. It's time, once again, for Timeless to become forever. Hit my spotlight, bitches.
But this Tony. Oh, stop it.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you, man. Always appreciate you. I wound up doing the playback the other night, or last night, I should say. Everything's been pretty amazing so far here. And Mina Shirakawa, oh my goodness. And that opens the door for Timeless to do some Timeless shit. There we go.
Hey, guys. We're adults, right? We're adults. We can have that conflict resolution crap, right? Okay.
Well, Mina showed up and evened the odds up a little bit here. And like I was saying, too, here, now that I've got the correct tile where it belongs, come Monday night, immediately, well, not immediately, within 15 minutes of Raw conclusion, Covalent TV will be live again. And as I understand it, it'll be a full show with Mr. Starks and Werner, Big Dub himself. They're going to be bringing you some facts, data, statistics. They're going to bring you the news. They're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable. And they're going to bring you one of the best reviews, if not the best review, on all platforms. Covalent TV, Raw review, Monday night. Don't miss it. There we go. And we're getting an MJF blah, blah, blah. I can talk. We're getting an MJF video package, which I'm here for as well. What I understand, they're going to be going at it at Forbidden Door. If I understand it correctly, MJF is going to cash in or sign his contract, and that'll be that. So, what else is going on, people? We know Mina's back, man. We know Mina's back. Mina's definitely back. Got back, too, you know. It is what it is, what it is. Am I the only one looking forward to this MJF Hangman Adam Page fight? I'm here for it. And, you know, as everybody else has said, and I've said as well, seems to me like Hangman is the one that brings the best out of MJF, so that I can tell right now. But, you know, hey, I could be wrong, been wrong. Could happen, been happening. And we are looking forward to that Lights Out Steel Cage match there with the Death Riders, Gabe Kidd and the Young Bucks versus Darby Allin, Hiroshi Tanahashi. And I missed the rest of them. My bad. I'll look it up here in a minute. Speaking of the Death Riders, here they come. Somebody's making their way to the ring. Probably Moxley and Wheeler Yuta. There we go. So Moxley, I guess, is taking over the spot as opener these days here. So that tells me we're in for a hot-ass show. This show is going to be hot out of the gate. Appreciate everybody showing up tonight. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you live near water, send a message in a bottle. They'll get it. Let's see what we got here. Anything. There we go. Moxley and Yuta, we are waiting. See who else was it? I'm totally blanking tonight, guys. My bad. Plus, we got a storm coming in. Jet Speed, yes, Jet Speed. That's who they're going to be going against there almost right away. There we go. All right. Brett Michael vibes from... You know what? Now that you've said that, oh my goodness, I can't get that one out of my head. Whoever patient real estate man, whatever the heck it is right there. Let's see what we got here so far. Keeping an eye on everything, just kind of making sure that I'm keeping up with everybody. We are not waiting. That is correct. Jet Speed's like, we're going to set the tone on this one. Right over the top rope, smashing out. Let's see what we got here. There we go. We got 24 viewers in the house. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. And Willer Yuta, which is basically everybody's bend over bitch, is the one that's going to lead over. There we go. Solid kick. They're just going to tee off on Willer Yuta. Willer Yuta is obviously the weak link. I mean, he's obviously the weak link in the Death Riders. Everybody always takes turns teeing off on him. Not bad. Not a bad opener. Crowd's starting to get into it a little bit here. Somebody tell me, are we still in the same spot? Was that a back-to-back on AEW? Is this actually live? That's something I didn't even bother to look up to see if it was taped or live. Because if it was taped, I successfully avoided spoilers all week, which is fucking amazing. Considering most people can't stop talking about stuff. They hate it, but they can't stop talking about it. You know what I mean? So, Yuta finally gets himself out of a bind there for a second. And Yuta and those bangs are making it back into this match slowly but surely. Moxley looking all flavors of happy to be in here now. Wow. Moxley looking like he got a lot more purpose. He's looking like he got a lot more purpose in it than he had on Wednesday. Yeah, no spoilers. That's the only thing I care about. I have successfully avoided every single one of them. Oh, yeah. I've been off social media all day here. I've been dealing with some stuff. And by the way, we do have a thunderstorm coming in, so if I disappear for a couple of minutes, I will be right back. Not a problem. As soon as the internet comes right back up, I have battery backup. It's just not fully installed yet. That's one of the things I ordered. And, yeah, just simply for this, because the computer's backed up. My tablets are backed up. The only thing that would happen is I'd have to turn television back on. But everything else is backed up. I just don't have the router backed up yet. So we're working on that. We are one stage away from having that complete. And that way, if we do lose power, we can still broadcast. How about that? Not enough for 3, though. Yuta actually looking like he intended to get the 3 out of that. That's crazy. Let's see here. Tagging in the Mox man again. Mox just like lining up like a prize fighter. He's like, wait a minute, I'm going to hit you here, and I'm going to hit you here, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Solid stuff. Solid stuff. Moxley actually looks like he's having a good time, which is scary. He is really looking like he's having a good time, and that might be trouble for Jet Speed. Let's see what we got here. Of course, Kevin Knight trying to fight his way out of it. Oh, boy. Yeah, I keep hearing thunder in the background. I got a feeling something's going to roll through here and knock us down, but that's okay, guys. We'll be back almost immediately, if not sooner. And like I said, by the time the next stream comes through here, we should have full battery backup, and that would be phenomenal. That way I don't have to worry about it no more. So, not going to lie, it's been a pain in the ass. You know, I do and I don't. Daddy Magic's good. I miss him in small doses. I'm not going to lie. I miss him in small doses. But he's definitely a fresh voice. I think that's part of the miss part there. Has Triller worked out whatever little beef they've got with AEW yet? That way I can order it on Triller. It's just way easier to order Forbidden Door on Triller. It just, for some reason, maybe that's because it's the one I started with. We got 31 viewers in the house. Thank you very much. Maybe it's just because it's the one I started with, but Triller just seems to be a whole lot less of a negotiation and more of, here's my credit card, give me the ticket. Uh-oh, crane technique. Say goodnight, Gracie. Wheeler Yuta, the Death Riders official crash test dummy. Moxley on the intercept that time. Whoa, double drop kick.
John Moxley to the floor. Both members of the Death Rider on the floor here.
Whoa, swinging a not miss.
Kevin Knight got hammered by Moxley. Just smoked him with a forearm right in the face. Big forearm shot. Wheeler Yuta gets staggered on the. Look out, Bailey. Bailey's call.
Oh, German on the side of the ring. That is You know, I thought about finally sitting down and figuring that out, and I don't know yet. I'd have to figure a lot of it out. And they're taking they're heading straight to picture-in-picture here. Give me just a second. Uh-oh. They did leave Jet Speed laid out on the side there. Well, see, I thought about that too, but I don't want to sign up for Amazon Prime. That's the crazy part of it. I have Amazon. I have Amazon for, I have corporate and residential Amazon. I have the business one and the residential. I just simply don't use Prime. I've never been a fan of Prime. Every time I tried to pick something or pay for the Prime and stuff like that, any movie I wanted to watch had to pay additional for. So I just take that money and invest it in something that actually tells you what you're getting with your money right up front. Well, this thing's being kind of crazy. Let's see here. Give me just 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, share. And it looks like John Moxley is having himself a good little time now. He's into joint manipulation. I don't know if that's been a thing and I just missed it. ExpressVPN. All right, I'll take a look. And plus, it winds up being cheaper if I don't miss my guess, right? I think the pay-per-views overseas are like $20. Something like that. They're not expensive. See, I could buy it that way. I could buy it that way because still, even if the pay-per-views are $20, you're still spending 33 on something you were paying 50 for. You're still saving 17. And basically, that covers for the next month anyway. Eventually, it gets to be a net gain, if you ask me. Let's see here. Moxley trying to distract while everybody's getting worked out. Marina Shafir just did a number on Speedball there. And then told the crowd she was number one. Or told them they're number one or the other. Wow, that's right. I totally forgot. They're going to be overseas all week next week. Boy, and they are definitely promoting the matches at Forbidden Door. I am looking forward to the Unified Championship match between Swerve Strickland and Okada. You know, Kazuchika Okada. I'm wanting to see this tournament Okada everybody keeps talking about. That would be cool too, you know? That'd be cool as hell. Almost picking up the roll up. Almost picking it up with the roll up right there. Not enough for 3, but and Moxley's a little bit shook. Tagging in the crash test dummy, Wheeler Yuta, who is continuing to be the crash test dummy. Swing and a miss on Yuta's part. Whoa, what in the world? Yeah. There we go. Tag made. Knight goes right through Yuta and just takes a shot at Mox right there, too. Swinging a, ooh. Oof. Yep, I am dubbing Wheeler Yuta the official crash test dummy of the Death Riders. Let's see. All right. Well, that didn't work out too well. Oof. He says, I have till, and he can't even get 5 out. That was a hell of a drop kick. Pinpoint right on the jaw. Looking pretty sharp now. Of course the Death Riders thought this thing would be over with already. They're the Death Riders. All right, so we got a back and forth of just straight solid elbows right here. I do not believe that Speedball wins this fight with Mox. I don't think this works out too well for Speedball. He may be getting the upper hand right now, but yeah. And as you can tell, Moxley was unfreaking phased. And he's like, just one good one for you. Oh, we want to do chops now. Damn. Now everybody's doing the chop. Damn. Ooh, cutter. Not enough for 3, though. Not really a good cover either, to be honest with you. That was just, we're going to make you work to get out of this. You can either lose or work to get out of it.
here. Double team here. Let's see what they got.
They got nothing. That's what they got. Swing and a miss. Uh-oh. Not enough for 3. Schoolboy roll-up, of course. Uh-oh. Double knees. Do I think Jet Speed is going to beat? Oh. Do I think Jet Speed is going to beat the Death Riders on free TV? Nah. Oh, man, that thunder out there is something else. Made the whole building shake for about a second here. Raise your hand if you're tired of fucking rain. I loved it. I'm glad we... Oh! Not enough for 3. That was a hell of a tag team combo right there. So like a Hurricanrana into a power bomb is just, oh my God.
Double team belly to back suplex. You got to do it now, gentlemen. Desperation setting in. A little symmetry right here.
Springboard.
Splash and a moonsault. 1, 2.
Not enough for 3. Yeah, Wheeler Yuta's kicking out. Give him a lot of credit, man. He just loves getting his ass whooped. Yeah, definitely raise your hand. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know we need the rain, but I think we're past needing what we got now. I think I'm good. I'm good. And they're talking about that hurricane that's going to skirt the coast here. So, fortunately, I have a boat. So, I can definitely get out. It's not a problem. Super kick into Yuta. What in the world was that? Cute, though. And Marina Shafir. Oh, Marina meets stairs. That was funny as hell. I don't care. Marina is a damn soldier. That's all there is to it. Marina is a damn soldier. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Friendly fire. Wheeler's like, oh, my God. Now there's a possibility they could lose. The crash test dummy is all alone. Oh, say goodnight, Gracie. Not enough for 3 because of the distraction. Oh, Planned Parenthood out of nowhere. Bridging by Yuta. Good enough for the 3. Good enough for the 3. Gotta love those classic heel tactics right there. Gotta love those classic heel tactics, but everybody earned their pay on this one right here. All 5 people, all 5 people. Not a bad match overall either. Not a bad match. And Marina Shafir out there bumping her ass off. Marina Shafir takes 5 more bumps than John Cena ever will. Marina Shafir. Let me clarify that. But yeah, I mean, they were out there bumping their ass off for this one. Not a bad match overall. Just... And, of course, they're giving us a video package set up for tonight's Fatal 4-Way. Winner getting a shot at Zack Sabre Jr. I don't think there's a possibility that Zack Sabre Jr. was available on Thursday, but you never know. He might have been available for the stare down. And they're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. Thanks. And welcome back to Brews and Brawls here at GrapsTV. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We are watching our live watch along of AEW Collision. It is so far so good. So far so good. We can talk about that match just a little bit right there. I think everybody played their part in it. Like I said before I went to break, Marina Shafir bumped her ass off in this match here. Should probably be rewarded for that. Willer Yuta continues to be the crash test dummy that just keeps on giving. And John Moxley did just enough heel and just enough John Moxley. Let's see if they sold tickets for that. Let's just see if they sold seats. That's where I'm at with it. Forbidden Door is almost a sellout. Last time I checked, there were 600 plus tickets under a sellout. And they're set up for over 17,000, which is set to eclipse the regular record. The average for Forbidden Door was 13, so 17 would be 4. The Outrunners actually driving a modern car is fucking hilarious. I'm just going to say that right now. We're still getting that 480p right here. Now they're doing basic training. Love it. I guess Frisbee's involved with that. I found a frog. And they played leapfrog. This video package is hilarious. And we're doing a little trout fishing here. And we're winding up eating marshmallows because trout didn't bite. And here comes the man, the myth, the legend, King Ricochet, making his way to the ring right now. And he's going to be facing AEW's latest signee, Ace Austin. Glad we won that. We didn't win anything. AEW won. AEW won yet another great free agent. I'm not watching AAA tonight. I'm going to have a caveat on that. If we break 200 viewers tonight, I will switch over and watch the last. I'll switch over and watch the last hour of AAA. I will. If we hit 200 viewers tonight, I'll be happy to sit there and watch along with AAA and yeah. Other than that, I'm just thinking about Ace Austin. This is going to be the first time I've seen him in years. So Ace Austin is a former Bullet Club member. That I did not know. But just from the pre-match right here, we might be in for a damn banger here. We might be in for one hellation. Yeah. Okay. I'm invested. I'm invested. You have to pardon me, guys. I'm working on about 2 hours of sleep today. So I'm a little slow. Like I said, if we hit 200 viewers, we're at 40 right now. If we hit a big number tonight, I'll make it easy. If we hit 150 viewers before the end of the show, I will switch over to AAA. So like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. If we hit 150, I'll turn AAA on. You have to give me a minute to adjust, but, hey. It is what it is. Whoa. Whoa, turn into a crucifix. Not enough for 3, though. Solid drop kick. Ace Austin's quick as a hiccup, as JR would say. I haven't even done laundry yet. I'm going to do laundry tomorrow. We had too much going on. I had to go to the grocery store today. Anytime I have to go to the grocery store, that's pretty much the all-day thing for me. That's it. That's the extent of my socialness these days. Swing and a miss twice. Ricochet can't seem to catch a break in this match here.
Tickets on sale at our events at AEWTIX.com. AEWTIX.com. Ace Austin all over Ricochet here in the early.
Whoa, swing and a miss.
Just on the ropes, tumbling over, jumping over. Another great tumble out of the way. Back and forth.
Ricochet truly seems to be lost in this match, and I like the way he's playing it.
Ricochet's been caught off guard here.
Now, do I think he's actually lost? No, but I'm saying the way he's playing the part on this. But showing a little bit of that veteran savvy right there, knocking the rope out from under him. He's getting a little bit more into it now. Ricochet making his comeback in the match. Yeah, vacation. I need a vacation for most of my vacations. The older I get, the more vacation I need from vacation. Oh, man, got him by the hair. You got to love it. Us balds got to stick together. You know that. Speaking of which, where the hell's Dev at? Somebody go get Dev and drag his ass in here. Damn, man. You still have to unpack. Holy shit. Nice. Solid chop. By the way, your man Danny Garcia coming up, the technical spectacle of the Ruh-roh. Sort of a 619 there. I don't know what they call it outside of WWE. Springboard into a lariat. Not enough for 3, though. Not enough to hold the big man down for 3. There we go. They are taking a commercial break there. We're going to picture in picture. Let's see what we got here. All right. Ricochet starting to kind of take command of this match. Nice. But Ricochet is playing his part quite well here. You know what? I was thinking about that, Catherine. I was seriously thinking about that. Because, trust me, I have issues believing on that, too. I believe usually if Daniel Garcia is shoehorned into a match that they're setting him up to maybe win it. But I thought about that. I got a thought about that. Bear with me just a second. Let me pull the match card back up here. Hechicero would probably fill the Forbidden Door thing a little bit better. And I'm almost 1,000% sure that this match has been pre-negotiated between Khan and Tanahashi, and I'm about even more sure that Zack Sabre Jr. went there and said, you know what, I'll take Hechicero, I'll take Nigel McGuinness, I'll even take Lee Moriarty. But Daniel Garcia sucked the oxygen out of an oxygen tank. You know, we want the match to feature. We want them to feature, you know, the best of New Japan, and I don't see Tanahashi signing off on. That's just me. I don't see Tanahashi signing off on a Garcia win. If he signed off on it big time, that means Mercedes is supposed to show up and take. Well, no, Mercedes won't even do that. Takeshita will have to show up and take an L. That's the only thing I can figure out. You know, Okada will have to take an L. You know, I don't think Okada's taking the L at Forbidden Door, but it's always nice to think about. You know what I mean? They are taking a full commercial break here. Give me about 20 seconds. We'll be right back. And we're back. Damn. Spinning heel kick off of that. You know what? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Takeshita's losing. I've heard that. I've been in the group chats today. I haven't participated a lot, but I've been in the group chats a little bit today, and I've been hearing everybody saying that the Japanese fans want Evil to go over Takeshita. I think the money is actually in Takeshita winning. I really do. I think the money is in Takeshita winning. Oh, we got Gates of Agony on the scene now. Now it's starting to get balanced out real good. And shout out to Gates of Agony getting more TV time. That shit is cool. And it looks like Richard O'Shea here was attempting. He did 2 out of the 3 amigos. Running shooting star there. Not enough for 3, though. Lazy cover. Lazy, lackadaisical cover. Wouldn't expect anything less out of Ricochet. Uh-oh. What in the world? Innovation on the Death Valley. I like it. Not enough for 3, though, because he just hasn't figured out that, you know. See, that's what I'm saying, too. He has a contract within New Japan. Of course, he has the DDP contract. He also has the AEW contract. According to a lot of the people that I actually pay attention to on New Japan, they're all saying that the fan base thinks that he's fully occupied by AEW and wouldn't represent New Japan very well if he got the title match. I disagree. Moxley brought the New Japan title to AEW. We got over 50 viewers right now. Thank you very much. Moxley properly represented the New Japan title at AEW, gave it a whole lot more exposure, actually got me interested in it. I don't see why Takeshita couldn't do the exact same thing. Takeshita represented the international title literally internationally. Oh, last minute dig right there to get that Planned Parenthood in on Richard O'Shea. He looks like he's having a miserable time today. What in the hell? That was a move. And lariat over the top rope. Ace Austin, whoa, looking to get everybody involved. Please don't let this be an accident. And he gets out of the way until Leona meets the the corner post. Uh-oh. Not enough for 3. Got him in another roll-up. Not enough for 3. Bishop meet Richard. Not enough for 3 again. Oh, my goodness. Bishop meet Richard. Richard Bishop. Rake of the eyes. The one muscle you can't work out. Here comes that spirit blade. I can feel it. Spirit gun, whatever they call it. Say goodnight, Gracie. Yep, you can count to 1,000 on that one. The winner, Richard O'Shea. Not a bad match. And, of course, Gates of Agony are going to have their fun, too. Welcome to AEW. Ace Austin, welcome to AEW.
Gentlemen, next week, Glasgow, Scotland, it is the finals of the World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Brodito versus FTR. Do you guys care to make any predictions?
2 very fine tag teams. But look at these men. They Lastly, the Spirit of Excellence, Shelton Benjamin. Do we look like we care who wins? Because whoever wins, they win.
Definitely merched up too, by the way.
Of our professional services, we will hurt them.
Well, I do have to ask you guys, I mean, with all of the drama that has happened with MJF, are you guys all on the same page?
Drama? What drama? No, there's been no drama. Gentlemen, you know of any drama? Just the drama the idiots drum up. Okay. In the internet world, perhaps. But otherwise, we're better than we've ever been. We are champions. And we'll stay that way. Sheldon? Renee? Always a pleasure.
Always. Thanks for your time, guys.
Go, fellas.
Bobby ain't much for words these days. That's generally the thing here. And we're getting Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong versus Blake Christian and Lee Johnson next. So we got that one, that one, that one, and that one. Some bitch, we only got like 3 matches left here. I don't see that Juice Robinson Brian Keith match going long. I don't know how the 100K Fatal 4-Way collision is going to go, but I don't think it's going to go more than about 9 minutes. So they must be shacking up a whole lot of time here. They're probably going to put on a show with the main event. That's kind of how it's starting to feel right now. And like I said, if we've got 150 viewers at the end of Collision, I will flip over to AAA and we'll watch the last hour of Triple Mania or however long that thing's going to go.
Emotionally, do you guys see that playing into your match tonight?
These guys, they sure know how to cheer a fella up. To answer your question, Renee, tonight we get back in our winning ways, just like the conglomeration did last night. They beat the Young Bucks and the Don Fallis family. We're talking walking weapon. We're talking calling.
All right, nobody let Kyle O'Reilly have a mic when you're doing like this.
Kyle Fletcher, I need you to understand this. Until I get my hands on you, everyone is going to pay for what you did.
Everyone's going to pay, says Roddy.
Still there, Holger?
Yeah, Catherine, I'd have, I mean, we were talking about that a minute ago.
Take that for what it's worth. All right.
Not only would I have Takesh to win, I would have him win it convincingly.
We're going to Skyline Chili.
Now that I've had time to think about it. And Kyle O'Reilly's obviously losing his shit. That must be his new gimmick. Roddy Strong, Kyle O'Reilly making their way to the ring right now. And, of course, like I said, sometimes you don't need to give Roddy a hot mic because he might talk about everything like it was last night when it was actually not last night. Whoopsie.
Kyle O'Reilly, of course, and the former international champion Roderick Strong. Kyle seeming to enjoy being a part of the conglomeration. Something tells me Roddy wants nothing to do with it, Tony. Well,
Oh, boy.
and this is not a knock on Kyle because Kyle is a phenomenal wrestler.
All right, all right, all right. We are pushing closer and closer to that 60 number. Let's see what we got here. Wow, I got a catch up. Here's what I got.
Like Christian's about to find out, but he's right about with the conglomeration defeating the Young Bucks and the Don Callis family on Wednesday, winning some money here earlier this year.
There will be a slight delay here.
Huge, no doubt about it. This is an interesting matchup right here. Blake Christian, Roderick Strong. Down goes Blake. That's the difference, Roderick Strong. One chop takes him off his feet. Yeah, Roddy's one of the hardest hitters in AEW. Of course,
There we go.
as he called himself the Messiah of the backbreaker, Lee Johnson in. He gets the kitchen sink and then gets chopped down. Not how these guys want to start this matchup right here.
There we go. No, I don't expect Blake Christian or Lee Moriarty to do anything. Or I'm sorry, my brain will catch back up with me here. I might be saying that right. Lee Johnson. I don't know. They got too many Lees over there.
This team has done very well in Ring of Honor. Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. It's our 4th AEW tag team match. Kyle O'Reilly, prolific with the feet, needless to say. Wasted no motion. One chop off their feet. 2 kicks off their feet.
There we go.
saw that coming, nothing they could do.
Yeah, just a quick reminder. Now, I'm not going to get into that. Not right now. Got too much else going on here. Sorry.
There you go. The knee across the chest.
There we go.
And I've been in this position before. You don't get out of the gate. You don't start hot. You're in trouble early. You just got to weather the storm. Tough to do against two guys like Roddy Strong.
Uh-oh.
How about that? Over the top goes Blake Christian.
Whoa.
See how they're figuring it out now? Yeah, Lee. Here we go, boys. Outside. Caught by Roddy.
Yeah, Roddy was having none of that running boot right there. Oh.
How about this now, Tom?
So Blake and Lee are working stiff. Pause if necessary. They both work stiff together. That's crazy.
Just like that, this thing's turned around. Standing moonsault did not get it done. And the tag is made. It has turned around here. To your point, very successful in Ring of Honor. And this is not taking anything away, but being successful in Ring of Honor is one thing. Being successful up here in AEW on Collision Saturday night.
Whoa. Oh, that was nice. Not enough for 3.
Nationwide TV when you're on worldwide TV on HBO Max. It's a different thing. Let's take a look once again at some of this action. Take a look up top.
Wow.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Unbelievable.
Became very close. Oh, yeah, was the referee here, and Kyle fighting out of the corner. Go, Kyle. But to your point, Tony, it does something to you. You know, those nerves. Sure it does. It's Saturday night, prime time, all around the world.
Aubrey Edwards with the coverage tonight.
Everybody you love back home, they want to see it be successful. When you're not used to it, it does something to you. Tag Blake Christian will make his way in.
Whoa, he tried to do the same thing again, and oh, that didn't work out well for Blakey.
Christian on his partner, and now drop kick. So he got the knee up to Roddy, and pick up.
Backbreaker.
How explosive is Roderick Strong? He's amazing.
Whoa.
Literally, extra rotation just for fun. Moving for a flip in the air. Boy, Roddy. Come on.
Roddy is getting fired up in this match.
Roderick Strong. And I'm just a cheerleader out here tonight. Look at this. Back and forth he goes. Forearm shots. Is that a tag? Lee caught on the rope. There was a tag. And now the Paragon.
Big high knee. Another knee.
Knee to the gut. Oof.
Back kick. Oh, whatever that was.
O'Reilly and Roddy Strong. I love it.
Oh, Riley getting thrown over the top rope here.
Blake Christian caught in the corner.
Big high knee on Lee J.
Just throwing knees. Kyle O'Reilly.
Whoa, Blake missing it. Big super kick.
Getting out of the way.
Insecurity.
Christian, what athleticism.
Springboard miss. Swing and a miss.
Springing off.
Swing and a miss on Blake Christian. Yeah, he bit that one easy.
Looking to finish the boys.
Game over.
Low that time, and down goes Blake.
High low.
Also had 2 done.
And game over. Game, set, and match. Roddy and Kyle O'Reilly picking up the win. That was a reasonably entertaining match, too. That was an absolutely entertaining match right there. It was pretty action-packed here. But I'm still holding out for Kyle O'Reilly to be healthy for a year before I even think about putting the title on him.
Can't help but wonder, though.
Roddy could probably hold his own, but Kyle O'Reilly, I need him to be healthy for at least a year.
Gotta get under his skin. I don't know. Little conglomeration.
And here comes the conglomerations. Big Tom, your sexual lord and savior, Tomohiro Ishii. And a hologram. Roddy wants nothing to do with him, though. That's obvious. Kyle's like, call me, dude. All right, they're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in about 60 seconds. Thanks.
There's been nothing like it before. There's been nothing like it since.
From Cinema Fantasma and creator Gonzalo Cordova comes a show you'd only
say you're done.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's settle this like men with Walmart's Express Delivery. Who knew? Who knew? And as for you, I recommend a journal. Practice using your words instead of your fists. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
They can really deliver that in as fast as an hour?
Yes, that's what express means. It means fast.
Can you believe this, man?
Everyone's getting that new Simply Safe outdoor monitoring. Now they can help prevent crime before it even happens.
How do we compete with AI-powered outdoor cameras that alert live agents of an intruder?
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Whoa! I didn't even see those guys.
So what about us now?
Luckily, I'm pretty adorable. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
We're recreating criminal cases to determine whether the outcome was just.
Terrence wasn't lying, you are. The end doesn't justify the means.
And we're back. Once again, this is GrapsTV and Brews and Brawls. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We are doing a live AEW Collision watch along. For anybody that's just shown up while I was gone, thank you. Thanks for being around. And of course, they are still doing. Never mind. I thought it was a commercial, but not. It's definitely one for AEW. There we go. Now we're back with that $100,000 four-way collision. Somebody's going to walk out $100,000 richer. Is it going to be Julia Hart? Is it going to be Chris Statlander? Is it going to be Penelope Ford? Or is it going to be Anna Jay? We are getting lined up for it right now. FTR got Bandito's mask. Shots fired. No, we don't have a brouhaha going on here. We got one mad-ass dude right now. Now, this I kind of dig. This I kind of dig. What's up, Dev? What's up, buddy? I told somebody to go find you and drag your ass in here. Not even going to lie about that. Brody King laying down the law. And powder in the eyes of Brody King. Shatter Machine.
Oh, it's easy. It is so easy to put the Shatter Machine on when a guy has powder in his face. Absolutely blinded him. The big man.
And they've still got Bandito's mask.
And they're putting the mask of Bandito on Stokely. I'm sorry, Big Stoke.
No, it's just Stokely. We don't call him Big Stoke around here. I guess he's fake injured again, too, by the way. We're almost at 60 viewers, man. Yeah, opening tag matches were phenomenal, Dev. Everything so far has been phenomenal. I'm not even lying. Everything so far has been pretty phenomenal on this one. They have not had a bad match anywhere any shape, anytime. There we go. We got extras here.
Debut, you sent those chumps after us, and unfortunately for you, it didn't work out so well.
And now it seems like you're a little trigger shy. So why don't we throw out the challenge? Next week in Glasgow, Scotland, and you pick singles match, tag match, trios match, anything you want.
Don, in Scotland, we're gonna you up.
Layla Gray dropping an F-bomb right there.
You know what? Here's $10, CZ, and you know that's bullshit. Come on, guys, let's go train.
Let's go train. Let's go train, yeah.
Phew. They have a swear jar now, guys. Julia Hart making her way to the ring right now. Julia Hart. And we just hit 60 viewers. Thank you guys very much. All right already. Yeah, Ace is definitely going places. I realized I wasn't sure whether they were going to let him go over on Ricochet because I didn't think they would, but, you know, you don't like to speculate in the middle of a match, but from what I saw from him, it's going to be flat-ass evil. Penelope Ford making her way to the ring next. Wow, so Megan Bayne accompanying Penelope Ford to the ring as well. Double for you trouble tonight. Anna Jay making her way to the ring next. Penelope didn't even get a whole intro on this bad boy. Anna Jay making her way to the ring right now. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And last but certainly not least, Chris Statlander making her way to the ring right now. I kind of got, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm settled into the match, I like Chris for the win. A little bit of Death Rider's assistance coming into this thing, but I like Stat for the win. Runs over and blows a kiss at Tone. Big Tony.
I'm honored that she would. Anyway, here we go. A little stat dust for you. A little stat dust.
A little stat dust. Yeah, there you go.
Statlander up on one corner, as you can see. Anna Jay on the other. Just throwing fists here.
Yep, pretty technical moves going on here right now. We call that the 10 count. I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. But, hey, they're going to put it together. Oh, we got dueling suplexes. We got dueling count 10s here. Now we got Anna Jay and Chris Statlander going at it. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, not a miss. Face plant. Ooh, neck snap. Chris is right back up on that thing, too. Big boot. And, of course, yeah. Julia Hart breaking that pin up.
Absolutely, but right now, Penelope Ford is nowhere to be found. She's on the floor. 3 ladies are in the ring right now. And Penelope's got to get back in there. She wants to win the big winner's share here, winner's purse.
Queen Aminata is going to be on the Eve show. You know what? I'm thinking I might wind up figuring out how to cover that. Old school.
Take a look at Julia Hart. The balance, the agility.
Turning that into a hurricanrana. Talent. Me, swinging a miss. Statlander European uppercut. Penelope Ford with a backflip and some stuff. Anna Jay getting her shit in as well. Julia Hart put a nice hurricanrana out there too, by the way.
Showing off her athletic ability. Leg trip sends down stat. All four of these ladies, veterans here in AEW, been around a while. So really all have had plenty of success.
Whoa, drop toe hold. Oh, Lord.
That time Julia Hart slides through. Here comes Penelope with a shotgun.
Running shotgun back. Anyway, I can talk, I promise. And they're heading to picture-in-picture. We're going to be sticking with it right here. Let me give this camera a little nudge here because it just keeps acting up. Give me just a second, guys.
Yeah, Dawn Power Wash is unique. It absorbs grease with 3 cleaning boosters, removing it 5 times faster.
Ooh, for beak's sake, that was fast.
There we go.
Power Wash can replace multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, fumble recovery.
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Josh Allen versus Hard Knocks interview. Everything that we do is building this team. Just let it rip. It's our culture. It's our time.
All right, I think I'm back now. I'm going to have to hit the remote on this thing.
I don't want to be a joke anymore.
Take something bad and make something good out of it.
There we go.
It leads to a parallel world.
Yeah, hopefully it's holding pretty well. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I might have to figure out how to cover Eve on August 23rd. I might have to figure that one out. Because there's going to be a lot of good AEW women in there. And, of course, I like British wrestling. We know that. I cover Progress. I cover Defy, which is basically British wrestling on the West Coast. You know. And occasionally I will cover a Rev Pro. I just haven't covered any this summer. And 2 people working trying to suplex Stat, and she suplexed both of them. Julia Hart, Penelope Ford never knew what hit them.
So, what do you do outside of the Capital One Cafe? What do you mean? Like when you go home or...
And by the way, I am seriously considering trying to add this thing on to TikTok and Instagram too. We're going to figure that out. Trust me. We're going to figure that out. All 3 cameras, the whole 9 yards. We're going to figure the whole thing out. All right, Penelope Ford now turning on Julia Hart. Which you knew the turn was going to happen. It's 100,000, you know? We're going to be friends till we can't be friends anymore. How about that? Penelope Ford picking up a 2 count on Julia Hart. Not enough for 3, though. Definitely had her raked over the ropes there, too. There we go. They're back.
Julia Hart, Chris Statlander will walk away with $100,000 in this 4-way match here on Collision. This match, of course, brought to you by iDrink, like we mentioned. And now, up on top is Anna Jay. We talked about the success all these women have had. Anna Jay has won 9 of her last 14 matches.
Looks like this is going to be a super something.
Anna Jay. Chris Statlander comes in. Put an end to that right there. Picks up Penelope. Statlander 13-0 in singles matches in Collision. But this, of course, is a 4-way.
Oh, rolling neck breaker there. Uh-oh. Roll up. 1, 2, not enough for 3. Oh, reverse kick.
Heel kick by Anna Jay. She loves using that heel kick. Yeah, she's great at it. Leg lariats all around. Just actually smoking the ladies.
Swing and a miss for Stat. Backbreaker. Backstabber, however you want to call it.
Only a 2.
This is tough now. You give it your all, you gave it your
And the crowd is starting to get into this match slowly but surely.
But now how do you stay in control with the 2 other ladies hovering over you like that?
Statlander's TBS title reign lasted 174 days back in 2023. And now she's got 2 ladies on her freaking back. Look at this. And now Penelope with a shotgun.
Oh, damn. Nice by Penelope there.
Penelope Ford.
Swing and a miss. Cutter. It would be wild as hell if Penelope Ford actually won this match. Stat got her up in the air. Turning that into a poison Rana. Penelope Ford's actually showcasing pretty damn well right now, too. Oh, swing and a miss for Penelope. Julia Hart going in there vicious. Another one. Oh, big boot to Anna Jay. Wow. Just shoved down to the ground.
You gotta hope for a lucky break in one of these matches.
Julia positions Anna Jay.
Something's gotta give here. Competitors getting tired.
Meanwhile, on the other corners, you can see Penelope's got.
Hold on now, right?
Statlander position.
So we're going to do dueling misses. There we go. Dueling swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Oh, big solid shots. Wow. Fade away Pele. These ladies have definitely left it in the ring right now. I'm at 4 stars with this one. Not even going to lie. Not even going to lie. Ooh. Yes, it is awesome. Uh-oh, got her set up. Say goodnight, Gracie. I don't know if she'll get the pin in or not, but Penelope Ford pulling her off the top of her, beating her down just a little bit.
Penelope saved $100,000 right there. She sure did. Looks like she's got a plan, though. Something in mind.
Everybody's got a plan till the bell rings. Hey, got her. She's got a tap. Chris Stapp bringing out that $100,000. It's Graves, JVL, and Conan on commentary. You got to have that dipshit right in the middle of everything. Conan has got to be in the middle of everything AAA. Meanwhile, Chris Statlander walk out with 100 G's right now. Back the Brinks truck up right now. Statlander just rolling hundreds. What in the hell? Oh, here comes the rest of the triangle of madness. Here comes Queen Amanada. Amanada getting a little messed up here. I'm seeing a 0 hour match coming together right now. I really seriously am seeing a 0 hour match come together. Megan Bain making her presence felt. Good luck with that. I don't think you're going to get them separated out anytime soon, like the brawling here, too. Harley Cameron making her way to the ring, face mask on, everything. She's coming out there to lay some pipe, y'all. Everybody can feel the wrath. Harley Cameron making the save all the way across the board here. You know what? I'm still seeing a 0-hour match here. But regardless, Chris Statlander come out of this $100,000 richer. Wow, from the LWO is on the show part of the Rumble match. Okay.
And myself, we threw out the challenge to New Japan to send their best pound-for-pound wrestler to face me at Forbidden Door. And on Dynamite, we found out it is Hiromu Takahashi. And it's a great choice. Maybe the greatest IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion of all time. But the issue is this TNT Championship reign is only just getting started, and it will not be over for a very long time to come. So Hiromu, I am sorry, but you are just another name to be added to
Harley versus Bane is more than money. That really is, because you get everybody involved in that one.
Great summits. Kester is over in the G1. He's just made it to the finals. He's going to bring home that big old trophy for the trophy case. Hey, it is a proto sheet of summer, baby, and we love it, huh?
We do. But Skyflight, we heard you. We heard your challenge for Glasgow. But you might want to keep the Don Callis family name out your mouth. Because whether it's one of us or all of us, everybody dies.
Everybody dies. Lance Archer reminding everybody that everybody dies.
Soon to be Ring of Honor World Champion, and Takeshita, good luck, buddy. I will see you very soon. And Don, we love you. We know we owe this all to you.
And Juice Robinson and Brian Keith coming up next after the commercial break. Looks like that's what they're heading to, and we're going to take it with them here. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Thanks.
A gust of wind hit the back of the truck.
For a long time, people feared them.
Live life never bugged with STEM, the modern way to handle pests. STEM's light trap attracts and traps bugs 24/7. Our multi-insect spray is safe to use around people and pets. And our fan trap is made without chemical insecticides, letting you relax. Live life never bugged with STEM.
Want to get the most out of one sheet? Grab Bounty. Bounty is made to be stronger and more absorbent. So while ordinary brands can't hold up, one sheet of Bounty keeps working even when wet.
Get more done with one.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper, America's #1 trusted paper towel.
We were torn apart at birth. That's dramatic.
This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust. One has it all.
So I said, no, you're the one who's jelly.
Yeah, hilarious.
The other,
Oh, come on.
something's missing.
How's it feel to be so irresistible?
Irresistible? Oh, is that what people are saying?
That's it.
Ugh, irresistible. Yeah, right.
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, crust. Try them in raspberry.
And we're back. We got 72 viewers in here live and in living color. We're about halfway there to that number that I need to move over to AAA. 72 viewers in the house. Thank you very much, guys. This is GrapsTV and Brews and Brawls, and I am your host, the Matty Man. We're back, and we are waiting on Brian Keith and Juice Robinson. Juice immediately growing that beard back. I noticed that on the last show.
Congratulations, you won the 100.
We did it. We won the big one, 100K, and by we, I mean me, Chris Statlander, the girl who doesn't need anyone to tell her who she is or what she's worth. Big Stat Daddy, the number one is.
I was so inspired by all the things you said about women, inspiring women. It was very inspiring.
I don't think I need.
Statlander, listen, you won the 100K, you've got a new pal. How are you going to spend the money?
I have 2 suggestions. Okay, well,
Damn right. Hey, great work out there.
Yeah, we're going to leave Wheeler hanging right there.
Boy, this is still very bizarre between Chris Statlander and the Death Riders. Don't know what to make of that. And, of course, sometimes you don't know what to make of Harley Cameron.
Nobody knows what to make of Harley Cameron, Tony. All Tony needs to worry about is making money. Juice Robinson making his way to the ring right now. The cardboard cutouts, by the way, are absolutely... It's gold. 29, 18, and 1 draw. Juice Robinson making his way in now. Oh, boy. Then we got to deal with Titty Licker Brian Keith himself. That's right, guns up. And it's Big Bill. The bounty hunter. The only bounty he hunts comes on rolls.
Getting ready to embark on quite a tour. We're going to be in Glasgow on Wednesday for both the Dynamite and Collision, and of course a week from Sunday live at the O2 in London for Forbidden Door. We can't wait to bring back.
And I'm thinking, obviously.
Last week, this past Wednesday, Dynamite was the #1.
Thank you, honey. I see you sharing the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Most wonderful woman in the world.
From Glasgow on Wednesday night. We're talking Glasgow,
All right, all right, all right. We're almost to 80 viewers right now. A like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Saw the eyes of Juice Robinson. Those were directed at Big Bill as much as anything else, probably more than anything else. Well, Big Bill, take a look.
I'm ready to see what Juice has got now.
Keep an eye on him anywhere he goes.
Let's see how Juice stacks up against Brian Keith.
Bounty Hunter. Now mocking the Bang Bang Gang. Bounty Hunter, 14-year veteran, but first time he has ever faced Juice Robinson in his career.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking this was a first-time matchup.
The Juice Man, two-time world
Alrighty.
champ, as we said, looking for his 30th AEW win since his arrival here. Wrist lock applied. Juice tumbles out of the way, goes back to the full arm drag and twist, and side headlock takeover. Nice side takeover right there. Randy Martinez, he's your referee. It's good to have you.
There we go.
It's such a big night for us heading into Forbidden Door.
Otis is.
Next Sunday afternoon, a week from tomorrow.
Catherine's like, fuck stat. They put Otis in the triple man.
News just breaking about Dynamite coming up in Glasgow at the Hydro this coming Wednesday in Scotland. A huge trios match. Listen to this. John Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli against Jet Speed and Hiroshi Tanahashi. And what a match we saw earlier.
That's going to be a killer. Death Riders versus Jet Speed and Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Face to face with Will Ospreay. That's all coming up Wednesday on Dynamite.
Nicely done. The deep arm drag by Juice.
Kind of a hip toss that time.
A little bit of a hip toss out of that. I couldn't tell whether that was an arm drag or a hip toss. Nice body slam, though. Otis in Triple Mania's Rumble. Yeah, Otis and nah. Wow. That was a hell of a bump. They're heading to picture-in-picture. We're going to be definitely sticking with them on this. Even though Chad loved his Gain original, we're definitely sticking with the picture-in-picture here. That was a nice hang 'em out to dry type thing right there.
Is he the laundromat cool dude now?
I know they got to let Keith Lee look good. Or not Keith Lee, but you know what I mean. Brian Keith. I don't know why I want to call him Keith Lee so bad. Keith Lee actually has talent.
And decided to try this combo too. Is he the laundromat cool dude now?
Now they're running the same commercial back to back over on HBO. I got a feeling we're going to have technical issues coming up. Juice looks like he's in a little bit of trouble here right now. But it's Brian Keith, so we don't really have to worry about it too much.
SexRx by Hims is a range of daily ED treatments customized to do more, if prescribed.
Here.
It includes medication for sexual health, plus an added benefit like testosterone support, fuller hair, or vitality, and more. Doctor trusted and delivered discreetly to your door. Feel prepared at any moment, in your best and all the rest.
All right. I thought things would be better with a bigger screen, but it's not, and I'm missing half the action, so I'm going to have to handle that probably next week. Let's see here.
It's very frustrating not having answers. It has consumed me. They don't think the trauma ever loses its potency.
Got him in a camel clutch right now. Something, well, not really. He's got him in a clover leaf. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. That's how bad the picture is for me right now. We got almost 80 viewers live and in living color. Thank you very much, guys. And they're in a full commercial. We're going to take it with them. About 20 seconds. We'll be right back. And we're back. Told you I wouldn't be gone long. They got one more commercial over. Oh, there we go. We're back. We're live here now. Of course, we missed some of the action here. Juice trying to make it back to the corner to get position. Brian Keith walking right into a shoulder tackle. That's called he's got a reach. Big axe handle elbow. Swing and a miss. One, stacks him up. Not enough for three. What's Juice thinking he's going to do? And Big Bill getting involved. Swing and a miss. So Gunn and Big Bill are going at it. Oh, and once again, the barrier is undefeated. All the way across the board, even with Big Bill. Wow, that was out of nowhere. Say goodnight, Gracie. Say goodnight, Gracie, on that one. They're trying to get out the ring quick enough. Nobody wants to deal with a mad Big Bill. I hope Juice is not legit injured on this. I really do. He's moving everything, so that helps. I really hope that this is a work and not a shoot. Let's see what we got here. Max Caster with the International Open Challenge.
Anthony Bowens, as we just heard, for the first time ever, Caster is taking his challenge international.
And I'm going to say this one more time. Almost showed up. Okay, so almost.
I thought this interview was going to be about me, but for some reason, beyond me, I have to keep hearing the name Max Caster. When the Acclaim broke up, I was supposed to be the star. Me, not him.
So the 5-tool player, can we all agree he needs a gimmick change like yesterday?
Represent this company. I represent you. Every single week. Last Sunday, I threw out the first pitch at the San Francisco Giants game. The next night, I was walking the red carpet at the Nobody 2 World Premiere, chatting up with my dear good friends Bob Odenkirk and Bill Burr. Yesterday, I was at an awareness event for cancer. Why does Max Caster get the opportunity to go to Scotland, get the opportunity to perform? All he does is lose. He's a loser. He's pathetic.
Well, you ain't exactly won much here.
Cannot stop hearing the sound of that chant. I can't even tweet. People are putting those little clap emojis. You want to do it too, Renee? Clap. Clap. Come on, clap. Clap your hands. Do it, Renee. I know you want to. I'm tired of this.
All right, and we're getting to the technical spectacle up next. They're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in about 60 seconds. Thanks. And I'm back. We got 80 viewers live and in living color. This is GrapsTV and Brews and Brawls. I'm your host, the Matty Man. As you look up above here, of course, while we got a little bit of commercial still running, I've got the ingredients for the Hanger Stout. Part of it's on top of the brewer, the Prince Nana coffee sitting on top of the fermenter. And by the way, as this match starts kicking off here, just a quick reminder, on Monday, after Monday Night Raw, we're going to be checking out Covalent TV and their podcast review of Monday Night Raw. They're going to bring you the news. They're going to bring you some facts, data, and statistics. They're going to hold a couple of dumbasses accountable. They're going to bring you one of the best reviews on all platforms. I don't care where you are. That's Covalent TV. And once again, Catherine doing all the commenting here tonight. She is the mid podcast. If Reed shows up, he is the Steel Chair podcast, Weekly Steel Chair. And give me just a second here, because we got Mr. Dev in the house here. Mr. Dev, I got a special one for him. He's got to find him again. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, too, I am a part of this. You should be, too. Dev is Dev of Wrestle Collective. That is at Dub-C Worldwide. Check out the Wrestle Collective as well. And yes, Catherine, 5-tool player, the pride of professional wrestling. None of that's hidden. None of it's attaching. None of it's sticking. If anybody needs a gimmick change yesterday, he's the one. It's getting to the point where I can't even remember his name. I know it's Anthony Bowens. I don't, but I mean, at some points in time, I literally forget his name mid-sentence. There you go. Catherine got a new blog up on the midpodcast.com about finishing moves. Lee Moriarty making his way to the ring right now. I'm still seriously in the camp of it's got to be Hechicero or Nigel McGuinness. I think those are about the only two that Zack Sabre Jr. would agree to a match with. So I believe when this all got worked out, it's either going to be Hechicero or Nigel McGuinness. That's the bottom line. All right, Hechicero making his way to the ring right now. If Daniel Garcia wins this match, and this is what we're giving to Zack Sabre Jr., nah. So Hechicero could technically have two back-to-back world title matches. All right, we're getting underway. There's the bell. So I'm guessing at least 15 to 20 minutes here on this, because that's about what we got left on the show here. So we got Posey on the outside. We got Aubrey Edwards on the inside here. We actually have dual refs for this match. Nigel McGuinness and Lee Moriarty might actually be a good little side venture on this match here. Nigel actually showing you how many ways you can take a wrist lock and sell a story. It can't be a technical spectacle if you got Daniel Garcia in the match. It can be 3 technicals and 1 spectacle. So, Catherine's favorite wrestler of all time, the one she has multiple nude photos of, Hangman Adam Page is going to Scotland. I got to give you a hard time at least once, Catherine. You know I do. All right, all right, all right. Daniel Garcia getting the shit kicked out of him is always a plus. How do you have a count in a... Aubrey, you fucking idiot. Oh, they showed Triple H and Nick Khan. There's somebody else that's there, too. I want to say Shawn Michaels is there, too. Why, I have no clue, but, you know, hey, it is what it is, and it is what it is. Don't get me wrong, Catherine. I might actually jump over there and tune into it. But then again, I'll probably turn it right back off. So it just is what it is. Let's see here. Oh, Daniel Garcia just about scared the hell out of everybody and won this damn match. That's super early, though, Daniel. Just chill out, dude. And it is Jiminy Crickets in there. Until now. Uh-oh, roll up. Not enough for 3, though. It's Sarah reversing, Daniel reversing. And we're just rolling around the ring now. Not enough for 3. Meanwhile, Lee Moriarty's got him in the master lock. Swing and a miss. Uh-oh. Oh, trying to pick up the Lee. It's Sarah. Nigel just walking in there and breaking that whole thing up. Work smarter, not harder, I always say. Nigel's like, all 3 of you bring it on. Oh, big boot to Nigel. But if we're gonna use up any more Nigel McGuinness's matches, Zack Sabre Jr. might be just really freaking good. And Lee Moriarty walked right into an ankle lock while he's got Daniel up on the tree of woe here. And now he's got Hechicero in an ankle lock. Damn. All right, they're going to picture in picture here. You know, Catherine, while they're doing the picture in picture thing and the screen is that far away from me, you know that Triple H is not going to let an event go on without his ugly ass mug being right in the middle of it. That's another reason. I don't think there is a WWE fan on the planet now that doesn't know that Triple H books a lot of stuff. You know? Why he has to be front and center and showing his face constantly, that's a problem. And whatever Nigel McGuinness just did to Lee Moriarty was vicious and sick. Got him in a crossface. Speaking of which, something my wife turned me on to here, Wednesday. The show Wednesday on Netflix, definitely worth your time. It's pretty good. Actually, it's really good. But it may not be everybody's cup of tea. Now we're doing the dueling submission holds again. So Hechicero's got an ankle lock on Lee Moriarty, who has a crossface on Nigel McGuinness, and Daniel Garcia getting ready to put Hechicero in an arm bar. There we go. So we have dueling submissions yet again. And since we all know Aubrey has a hard enough time keeping up with two people, 4 is probably blowing her little mind. Nigel has worked his way out of the crossface. And apparently he dropped a really bad elbow for him. Not for anybody else, just him. Moriarty with a big... no, that was Hechicero with a big boot right there. Uh-oh, Lee Moriarty's knees about... about to find a level of pain it has not seen in a while. What's up, Don? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Better late than never, I always say. Yes. Better late than never. What do you think of all the brew equipment up there, bro? We're actually going to do that thing live on the 24th of August. That's what we're going to be doing. Tower of London from Nigel. I missed it altogether. My bad.
Danny with the presence of mind. We're digging deep here. I'm sorry, Tony. I'm sorry, everybody at home. Can't stand partial. I'm rooting.
Danny Garcia hulking up for a second.
Danny Garcia, sunset flip. No, sir. Nigel rolled through. Got Danny hooked. Nigel will.
Uh-oh. 1, 2. Not enough for 3. Uh-oh.
He loves this hold right here. Absolutely. He beat Aaron Fox last week with a 1, 2.
Oh, he did finally? Okay, cool, cool.
Here's Hechicero. Danny, you got to break it. Nigel. Look at this, Nigel here.
Nigel got Hechicero in a reverse figure 4. That's exactly what it is, a reverse figure 4. Holy crap. You don't break... Aubrey Edwards has got to be the worst fucking referee that ever lived.
Nigel breaks him free.
There he goes. Attaboy, Danny.
The triangle on the head.
He's got that choke on. You're right. He's got that choke.
Nigel trying.
Now he's got Nigel in the chicken wing or the cross face.
A roll up here. Another incredible independent move from Hechicero.
Both men locked in here. Danny on Nigel. Hechicero on Lee.
We may be moments away.
Both men applying pressure.
No, we might be 7 minutes away.
Nice roll through by Nigel.
Uh-oh.
Over the top. Got it. A 2 count there.
Two counts all over the place.
Job by Lee Moriarty here, showing the guts to hang on here. Look at these reversals, Tone.
Uh-oh.
And now Nigel. A great reversal on the left arm of Garcia. Meanwhile, look at Lee Moriarty on the left.
Hyperextending that elbow. Pressure on that shoulder of Hechicero.
Rosa, what an incredible matchup, fans. This is something special.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely it is. And into a figure 4 goes Hechicero, but Lee.
What in the heck?
Aubrey calls for the break. On the right there, Nigel and Danny Garcia all tied up. Garcia gets the
This match could be better if they had a different referee.
Still no winner yet.
How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to go to London, boys? Zack Sabre Jr.'s waiting for you.
Lee Moriarty with all these European uppercuts.
I love it. Try something a little different here. Go with it.
The ropes. Waits.
Whoa, what in the hell was that?
I felt the wrath of that one before, let me tell you.
I don't know if he broke Lee Moriarty's neck or not, but Moriarty's down.
Lee's out. Nigel with the arm lock on Hechicero. Danny's looking at the Dragon Tamer.
Danny's trying to get him up in the, yeah.
Come on, Danny. Lock it in, buddy.
Danny can't lock in a fucking master lock.
Got it locked in. Look at this. Nigel and Danny look at each other.
A little less time, boys.
That's a fact right there.
Son of a bitch.
And Nigel McGuinness goes rogue first.
Nigel had that London dungeon on Hechicero.
He smoked him.
Fans are cheering Nigel. Here it is.
London Dungeon yet again.
The London dungeon.
Garcia's out cold, guys.
Copper's lock. Camel clutch. Hatch. Combination. Meanwhile, Hechicero from behind.
What's he looking for now?
Got an Indian deadlock on.
How innovative.
Look at this.
Who's
Who's going to give up? Nigel.
going to give up first?
On the fly, these guys. It's unbelievable. Danny. Come on, Danny.
Yes, Trill, this is the wrestling I grew up on as well. Welcome in, man. Appreciate you being here.
Hechicero with jab shots. You see 2 men are down.
Wow.
Hechicero goes flying in.
Steph the submissions comes with a splash, Tony.
The Alchemist coming up with something. Oh, Danny rolls him up.
Nicely done.
Get ready to call bullshit.
You know he's in the ropes. Got the Dragon Tamer.
The Dragon Tamer's on.
Sit back, Danny.
Meanwhile, Nigel tied up here by Moriarty.
Oh my God. No, 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 no. Okay, he's got Lee Moriarty in the London Dungeon again.
Who's going to give? We're face to face again.
Aubrey looking at both.
Come on, Danny.
Lee's wanting to tap. He's stopping Hechicero from tapping.
Are just wrenching.
This is something else.
Dragon Tamer, London Dungeon. Oh my God.
There it is. Nigel wins. Nigel McGuinness heading to Forbidden Door to face Zack Sabre Jr. for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Do they still call it heavyweight anymore? I do. I don't care what they do. Nigel picking up the win. Nigel, yes. I did say at the beginning of the match that I thought it would be either him or Hechicero because those are the only two I could see that Zack Sabre Jr. would actually want to fight. That lockdown, that last lockdown was just gold. And Danny Garcia downing himself. Hopefully he doubts himself back to the back now. Nigel McGuinness, big fan favorite, making his way back into Forbidden Door. And Renee Paquette going to get the first interview with our winner.
Nigel McGuinness, a huge congratulations to you. You are headed to Forbidden Door for a dream match against Zack Sabre Jr.
That is going to be, my investment rating on that one just went up tremendously.
Heavyweight championship. After this technical...
Well, she called it heavyweight, so I guess I feel good about that. We got 82 viewers in the house. Thank you very much.
You know, Zach's talked about it. It's a dream match for him. It's a dream match for me. It's a dream match for a lot of people around the world.
This is a dream match for me.
A reality in London, England. Danny, I've got to, can I have a word here quickly? Again, this is important. You know, you were this close. Second away, you'd be going to London, all right? Okay. Big round of applause, Daniel Garcia as well. He gave his eye out. He left it all in the center of this ring.
Danny appears to be frustrated. What's he getting? He's getting something.
You can hear that, Danny. That's because of your heart. And that heart is going to take you a long way in this business. You're already the TNT champion. Won't be long till you wear gold again, but I have a favor to ask you. It would be my honor if in London, Forbidden Door, you would stand in my corner as I face...
We still gonna get this fucktard in the middle of this match.
Heavyweight championship.
Hopefully he says no. Either that or that's going to be how they swerve the loss out.
There you go. Danny Garcia is going to London.
Don't let him talk.
But so is Nigel McGuinness, and fans, a reminder.
Do we get Daniel Garcia turning heel?
From the Hydro in Glasgow, Athena, Mercedes Monet in tag team action against Tony Storm and Alex Windsor. FTR takes on Brody.
So I just don't see a way around it. We're getting Daniel Garcia fucking Open Door. It just does not matter how you do it. Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking his part in this show right here will be simply to cause Nigel McGuinness to lose. And, you know, hey, now that the fix is already in, it's in. You know, it is what it is. Overall tonight, the show, I would give it probably about, I'm at about a 9-2. The fact that Daniel Garcia got in way more offense than he needed to get, that was just, ugh. That was absolutely something that, you know, hey, it is what it is, and it is what it is. But for right now, I'm getting ready to sign off tonight, guys, and I'm going to say right now, first off, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do this show, mainly for the weather, but, you know, hey, we all have rough days every day. And I know that almost won the triple, oh my God. Hang on, I got a button for that. Good Lord. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Yeah, I'm not tuning over to AAA. It's already garbage. Everybody you know, everybody you see, this is going to be a regular thing here now. everybody you know and everybody you see. It doesn't matter who you run into. Like I said, there were a couple of reasons I wasn't going to do the show tonight. One of them was weather, and the weather held out. And I watched lightning strike knock me offline right here at the end, and that'll be fine too. I don't give a shit. But everybody you run into could be going through something. In fact, I'd venture a guess that everybody is going through something. I am right now, and I would desire your prayers. And we'll talk about it a little bit later if it becomes worse than what I think it is. But let's practice. I'm not saying practice kindness and all this other stuff. Practice tolerance. You don't have to be nice to everybody. You don't have to look at everybody. You don't even have to nod at everybody. You don't have to smile at everybody. Just be tolerant. Tolerance goes a lot longer than fake niceness. It really does. I promise you. And you never know if the person across from you is going through something, and they might walk out and off themselves. So if you practice tolerance a little bit, at least let somebody know that they don't necessarily have to. I don't like those words like ally and garbage like that. No. Just let them know that they can move around. Because sometimes that's all the freedom somebody needs to make it through life. That's it. And that's very important. The other thing I want to say, too, is hug whom you love a little bit closer every night, because you never know if tomorrow they're going to be gone. I don't care how strong it is. I don't care how hard it is. Pause if necessary. I don't care how perfect it is. In a snap, it can all be gone. So hug your loved ones a little bit closer. Practice tolerance. And let's do our part to try to make everybody else's circumstances maybe just a little bit better. That's all I got tonight for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and roll out of here. I might tune in to AAA when it gets closer to where I think the main event's going to land or something like that. But, guys, I'm not going to do that to myself tonight. I've had enough today. And plus, as sure as I go do that, this next lightning strike will knock us offline here. We've had plenty of lightning tonight. We had plenty of thunder. I have a good way of keeping that noise out. But it's okay. Wednesday night, they're going to be live from Glasgow, Scotland, probably tape from Glasgow. So, no spoilers, none of that garbage there. I had another thought, and I thought about sharing it, and then I thought twice about it. We'll get to that maybe on the next show. But for now, I'm going to roll up out of here, probably sit down, watch a little bit of Triple Mania, AAA Mania, whatever the fuck they're calling it these days. Have a little bit of a snack and call it a day. But we'll definitely be back on Wednesday for Dynamite. We're going to be bringing it for real. We're going to have, I might actually have some live demonstration going on with the machine because I got to clean it. I got to do the cleaning and so on and so forth. I appreciate that, Catherine. I do the best I can with what I got. I really do. But for now, good night. God bless. And good night, America, wherever you are. I'll see you at least on Wednesday night for Dynamite. Take care.